Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Đồng Nai Radio and Television Stations. Here's the news today. On April the 14th at Hoa Lạc High Tech Park, Prime Minister Phạm Minh Chính visited and worked with the FPT University and FPT Software Company Limited on human resources training. Reporting to the Prime Minister and the delegations, FPT Corporation's leaders said that in 2022, FPT have recorded $1 billion inside sales from foreign markets for the first time, with the high growth with all markets globally contributing more than 7,100 billion Vietnam dong to the state budget. Speaking at the meeting, Prime Minister Phạm Minh Chính said that FPT selections and focus on information technology, digital technology, design, software, and chip productions is the right path, consistent with the strength of the group, the trend of the terms and the potentials and advantages of the country, contributing to building an independent and self-reliant economy associated with active and proactive international integration, quality, efficiency. The Prime Minister assigned the Ministry of Education and Training to strengthen state management, improve the quality of education and training, and the implement of the guidelines and policies of the party and stay on education at the top national policy. During the upcoming 5-day holiday, the Ministry of Transport requests Transport Business Unit to strictly implement the work of covering publicizing and transparently transporting prices and fares. At the same time, the units need to ensure traffic safety and meet the travel needs of people for road toll stations. The Ministry of Transport proposes that the BOT investor need to develop plans and to ensure security and order and to separate traffic flows when traffic volume spikes, promptly handle and release utilities to limit congestion before entering toll stations. The Ministry of Transport also requested to Civil Aviation Authority of Vietnam to direct aviation security forces and airport gates to strengthen control of security and safety of the bay. According to Đồng Nai Customer Department, in the first quarter of 2023, 100% of custom declarations were made through electronic clearance, revenue collections by electronic method, and valid distributions of revenue with the commercial banks accounts for over 98% of total export income. The visions of the roadmap for reform and modernizations of Vietnam Custom in the 2021 to 2030 period and the Đồng Nai Custom Master Development Plan for the 2021 to 2025 period. Towards paperless custom under the Custom Transportation Scheme recently, Đồng Nai Custom has invested in modern technology equipment serving the management of import and export goods and updated most administrative procedures on online system. National-wide, along with modern equipment, the big change in the implementation of administration's procedures for the Navy is also the step to many business agree, thereby contributing to creating more favorable conditions for the import and export activity of enterprises in the province and the neighboring region. South Korea and United States held a joint air drill with the participations of at least one B-52H strategic bomber. The Defense Ministry said the move comes after North Korea tested fire a new intercontinental ballistic missile ICBM. South Korea's Ministry of National Defense said on the April the 14th that the country's Air Force mobilized F-35A fighters and F-14K jets to participate in the exercise, while the U.S. deployed the F-fighter Jet-16 and B-52H bombers. The exercises represent a closely coordinated response, demonstrating strong coalition strength and the will of the United States to provide deterrence. The ministry says in the press release extended to the North Korea recent series of the provocations. The exercise reaffirmed the rapid deployment of U.S. strategic assets to the Korean peninsula, as well as the enhanced combat and the interoperability of the two allies. The International Committee of the Red Cross ICRC announced that the Yemeni government and the Houthi forces had begun exchanges nearly 900% prisoners. This is considered as a confidence-building measure between the two sides that the Saudi police and the Houthi are about to end the peace talks. According to the ICRC, the agency aircraft will transport prisoners between 6 cities of Yemen and Saudi Arabia. Under the agreement, Houthi would release 181 people in exchange for 708 prisoners being held by government forces. The conversions exchange was the result of negotiations with the Swiss judge in March between the internationally recognized government of Yemen and the Houthi movement. Chaired by the United Nations Special Envoy for Yemen's Han Gunber and the ICRC maintain, the parties are expected to meet in May to discuss additional staff exchanges. Today, April the 13th, the Saudi delegations concluded a dialogue with the Houthi movement in Sona. That is the end of our news today. Thank you for your time listening.